Hey guys, it's AA Flyer 777 here, and today I have another update on my model of Boston's Logan International Airport. It's been a little while since the last update, I do apologize for that, but I wanted to wait for some new models to get here. As a result, this is an incredibly realistic looking airport right now, lots of new models to show off, so this should be a really good update. So anyways, we'll start out here on runway 27 left. Have our Delta Airlines Airbus A330-300 service to Amsterdam. American Airlines 737-800 new colors service to Los Angeles. And then we have our first new model, the Spirit Airlines Airbus A319 in the new livery made by Velocity Models. For those of you who don't know, this is a new model company that just started up, and they've released a lot of cool models actually. So I really highly recommend going and checking them out. Like I said, they got some really cool stuff, including this. So anyways, this Airbus A319 is going to be headed out to Fort Lauderdale. Delta Airlines MD-88 service to Orlando. American Airlines 767-300 service to Miami. For those of you who don't follow me on Instagram, I did happen to see one of these in Boston last week. It was really cool. So as a result, I decided to put it in my update. Plane subbed in for a 757, so it's not a permanent basis thing, although I'd love it if it were. But still pretty cool. Actually got to see one in Boston. Have a United Airlines 737-800 service to Denver. US Airways A319 service to Washington Reagan. United 757-200 service to Chicago O'Hare. United Express E145 service to Cleveland. Delta Airlines 737-800 service to Atlanta. Sun Country 737-800 service to Minneapolis. US Airways A321 service to Philadelphia. Virgin America Airbus A320 service to LAX. I'll go over here. Have our Alaska Airlines 737-900 in the Disneyland liveries, taking runway 27R for departure to San Diego. American Airlines 737-800 in the old colors, service to Dallas-Fort Worth. We have our US Airways Express Dash 8-100 nonstop service to Harrisburg. United Airlines 737-900 nonstop service to San Francisco. US Airways Express URJ 170 service to Pittsburgh. And we have our Delta Airlines 767-300 service to London Heathrow. So now this is where it gets really exciting. I actually have enough JetBlue A320s to fill the entire terminal. And if you look at that lineup, I mean, that's a pretty sweet looking lineup. I have a couple more A320s on order. And then, believe me, I'm done purchasing JetBlue A320s. I have 3 of the Bubbles A320s on order. I was going to wait for those to get here, but I don't know. I felt like making an update today. So anyways, I mean, that's a pretty cool looking lineup. So anyways, to start off, we have our Emirates 777-200 LR nonstop service to Dubai. Then we have one of the new models, JetBlue A320. This is the Stripes tail with sharklets, service to Los Angeles. Stripes tail A320 nonstop service to San Francisco. Mosaic tail A320 is going to be headed out to Orlando. Window pane A320 service to Phoenix. Dots tail is going to be headed out to Seattle Tacoma. Here, I'll move it down a little more. Alright. Oops, I totally just lost it. Okay, did the dots. Another Stripes or barcode tail A320. Sorry, this is barcode tail, not stripes. Barcode tail A320 nonstop service to Fort Lauderdale. Harlequin tail A320 nonstop service to San Jose. 10th anniversary A320 service to Austin, Texas. And 100th tail A320 service to New Orleans. So that wraps it up for the Terminal Seaside. I mean, again, I think this is such a cool looking tail shot. Looks so good. Anyways, so Now we have our Southwest Airlines 737-700 nonstop service to Houston Hobby, 737-700 nonstop service to Chicago Midway, and another 737-700 with service to Akron Canton. Southwest has launched a little expansion here in Boston. They're going to start flights to Columbus, Indianapolis, and Dallas Love pretty soon, which is really cool. This is also followed up by a little Spirit Airlines expansion. Here, I'll focus in on my Spirit while I talk about this. So Spirit's going to launch flights to Detroit, Las Vegas, Cleveland, and Atlanta. So that's really cool. We're going to have a lot of Spirit, a lot more Spirit flights, especially come this summer. So those flights all launch out this summer. That's why I'm glad I have a couple Spirit A319s now. Let's see. Moving on to the international terminal, we have our Virgin Atlantic 787-9 service to London Heathrow. Air France 777-200 ER service to Paris Charles de Gaulle. And then we have probably my favorite new model. Oops, I just knocked over some boxes. It's okay. Get a nice close view. The Alitalia Airbus A330-200. This is made by this is the Phoenix version. I was going to try and get the Gemini version, but couldn't find it anywhere, and then the Phoenix one just kind of showed up, so I went for it and got it. So Alitalia A330 now stop service to Rome. I've been wanting to do that route for so long. It's nice to be able to do it. Turkish Airlines Airbus A340-300 service to Istanbul. Hainan Airlines 787-8 nonstop service to Beijing. Hainan Airlines has also announced that they will launch service between Boston and Shanghai on the 787, which is another really cool route. It's going to be nice. We're going to have two 787s in Boston at the same time, because the Shanghai flight and the Beijing flight depart like around the same time. So really looking forward to that. I'll have to get another 787, but that's okay. I don't mind. I have our British Airways 747-400 One World livery service to London Heathrow. Aer Lingus A330-200 nonstop service to Dublin, and of course now the sun comes out right for the last model. Lufthansa 747-400 nonstop service to Frankfurt. So anyways, that's just about it for the models. Like I said, really exciting times coming up for Boston. We have lots of new routes, lots of new airlines coming in. This summer's going to be really cool. It's also going to be kind of interesting to see what happens, because I mean, right now our international terminal is like completely full, like maxed out. So to relieve part of that, they're going to move Southwest here is going to move to Terminal A with Delta. So that's going to free up a couple gates for narrow bodies like Aeromexico when they come in, Iceland Air. Well, I guess I can't say Aer Lingus anymore because they're not flying the 757 this summer. They're giving us a 767-200, which is really cool. Looking forward to that on the Shannon route. That's kind of a nice tail shot. So yeah, it's looking like it's going to be a really awesome summer and just an incredible year for Boston. We've expanded so much. I mean, all the way from one Japan Airlines flight to Tokyo. We've got so many new carriers coming right now, and it's really cool time to for Boston. So anyways, in terms of new models, like I said, I have 3 JetBlue A320s on order. Those will be in the Blueberries tail, so that'll be really cool. Especially since Barcode and Blueberries are the more prominent tails. I mean, you still see some of the old ones now, but not nearly as much as you used to. So probably won't be seeing too many of them at on the model anymore. At least until the E190 comes out, because once someone makes an E190, I'm gonna get like, I don't know, at least 3, probably more like 4 or 5 E190s, because that's a really popular aircraft type out of Boston. It's gonna open up a ton of new routes, so hopefully someone does a JetBlue E190 soon. Anyways, so that's just about gonna wrap it up for this update. I realize it went kind of long, but there's so many new models and so much awesome news that I feel like it was worth it. So anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this update, and thank you for watching.